Of course, we've seen several awesome Android tablets, awesome both in design, performance and comfort, but there is one Android tablet that, till now, we've not had its kind before. It's so special, a rare breed, you will agree. That is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. It is a rare breed as it lives between the world of the iPad, where it competes only with the largest of Apple's tablets, and on the other side it rivals with portable 2-in-1 laptops, being a true hybrid machine that runs a super quiet yet very powerful hardware that can run as a tablet and provide laptop experience with the help of DeX. Though not official, the test conducted shows that this device can very well hold out water and dust for quite a while. This test further proves that this device's water and dust resistance capabilities is a thing that is rare among its peer. In another review, that'll be uploaded sometimes early next month, we'll show you for just how long this device can hold out water. Make sure you subscribe to Eric Tech TV so you don't miss out. Further down this video, I'll attempt to provide answer to the question, can the Samsung Galaxy S9 Ultra replace your laptop or your iPad Pro? Or, even both. So let's dive into it and see what makes this device special. To start with, till the moment this video is being recorded, this is the largest tablet on the market with an almost 15-inch display. It dwarfs mainstream 10 or 11-inch tablet and competes directly with laptops, but in a footprint far thinner and lighter. Even if we throw in the official Samsung keyboard, you'll almost not feel the weight of this device. This is one of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 series tablets running the latest dynamic AMOLED screens, which you can only give justice in person. This display, in a 14.6-inch size, holding it in its pure tablet form is something special. Like I have said earlier, the display of the Tab S9 Ultra is a 14.6-inch OLED. It has a pixel density of 239 ppi, 120 Hz refresh rate, and Gorilla Glass protection. As far as brightness goes, we measured about 350 nits maximum when controlling it manually with the slider, and this can boost up to 640 nits in auto mode when light is shined on it. These are solid numbers for a tablet. Plus, this generation of tablets introduces Vision Booster, which improves the text and photos and other content under bright light. The Tab S9 Ultra's 120 Hz refresh rate makes movements on screen like swiping extra smooth, and it's adaptive, able to dial down as low as 30 Hz when idling to save energy. The Tab S9 Ultra has two cameras on the back, a 13-megapixel main cam and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide. The main cam produces excellent daylight photos with a lot of fine detail, balanced sharpness, wide dynamic range and punchy colors. The noise is low enough and the contrast is likable. The main camera's low-light photos are good too, detailed and sharp with a wide dynamic range and realistic colors. The main cam supports 4K video capture and the electronic stabilization feature does a good job. The 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera offers a much wider field of view. The detail is adequate, the dynamic range is again wide and the colors are less saturated and more true to life. The tablet comes with Samsung's One UI 5.1 on top of Android 13. It's fundamentally the same as on any other recent Samsung phone. On top of the typical One UI 5 features, you get a dock which shows your favorite and recently opened apps. You can easily hide it and bring it up when you need it. And of course you get the specific features enabled by the S Pen, like drawing and taking notes and interactions which control the tablet from the distance. The Tab S9 Ultra's interface supports the default tablet mode and the desktop-like DeX mode. You can easily switch between the two anytime from the settings or the notification center. The DeX mode exists within landscape orientation and you get a Windows-like desktop with app icon. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, same as the latest Galaxy devices that's embedded in this device, makes this tablet one of the most powerful tablets to date. By tablet standards, this display has plenty of sharpness and you get great contrast, thanks to the OLED tech. The color accuracy here is consistently good and there's support for HDR10+ video as well. The Tablet 9 Ultra does a great job in benchmark tests, pretty much topping the charts as far as tablets go. This generation of tablets introduces Vision Booster, which improves the text and photos and other content under bright light. The Tabs 9 Ultra has 4 powerful speakers with Dolby Atmos support, 2 on each of its shorter sides. Loudness is excellent here and the audio quality is superb with a rich sound. And for once, let's consider how weird or awesome it feels to hold and use this tablet in vertical mode. Well, the experience would depend on your position and situation. For example, using it in its vertical mode by pulling this thing out and holding it in a public cafe wouldn't feel comfortable. My configuration is the 512GB storage with 12GB of RAM in beige color. Although, this device is also available in 256GB storage with 12GB of RAM and 1TB storage with 16GB of RAM, all in beige and graphite colors. The 1TB option comes with a bit more RAM for management purposes, of course, but, if you are like me, I would prefer to stop at the 512GB storage, as you have the option to insert an external SD card up to 1TB, so 512GB is more than enough for all the demanding apps and games out there, and the additional slower SD option is ideal for that extra storage need if at all necessary. Also worthy of note, in spite of the grossly large screen and superb video playback and graphic quality this device is blessed with, it is oddly satisfying that the tablet vibrates when and if the screen is touched. Sincerely, I've never had a 15-inch screen tablet that vibrates, but I think I kind of like it. Let's talk about the elephant in the closet here, the sheer size of this tablet. Sure, you might be getting something very similar in terms of daily experience with a laptop, but nothing comes close to the level of immersiveness this Ultra tablet has to offer. It's not only the thinness and the bezels that I mentioned. This tablet is super sturdy, and after Jerry Riggs' everything bend test, I feel super confident carrying this device everywhere with me. Although I can carry with a book cover keyboard as is, I much prefer to move it around in something practical and in. You can wake up and unlock the Tablet 9 Ultra with an under-display fingerprint scanner. Most tablets these days don't even have. Though the display fingerprint reader works as fast as the ones in the latest Samsung phones. And if I have to compare the two fingerprint readers, I'll go for the under-display version, as it is much more accessible than the fingerprint reader in the power button. S9 Ultra has a large 11,200 mAh battery and the battery life is decent. We measured 7 hours and 45 minutes of screen-on time when web browsing and 10.5 hours when playing back videos. It supports 45-watt wire charging, but as typical for Samsung, you don't get an adapter in the box. With a 45-watt Samsung wired charger, we were able to charge the S9 Ultra to 32% in half an hour. However, in a world where the smartphones charge in crazy fast speeds, I would have appreciated a faster charging option than 45 watts, but even at that, it is satisfactory as long as you don't forget to charge every night. I love Apple's mini LED tech, but the OLED on this tablet, especially in this size, is nothing less than spectacular. So browsing, gaming and drawing at 120Hz is silky smooth. This giant display in combination with these super slim bezels is like having a portable IMAX theater at your fingertips. Now, let's take a look at the Samsung official keyboard for the S9 Ultra. Typing on it is great, although not as great as something like the Magic Keyboard on the iPad Pro. It is illuminated though, and it has an escape key which does so much more in the world of Android. And now, to the S Pen. As you can see, it lives in the pen, quietly charging, being protected by the keyboard. I really like the back magnet cover. This water-resistant pen has a soft tip compared to the Apple Pencil, which gives it less of a cringy feeling when drawing, sketching or writing on the glass surface. What I mean by that is that you most likely find less of a reason to use a paper-like screen protector, because out of the box you'll feel more natural using it. By the way, this inductive pen charges no matter the direction you magnetically attach it in, which is awesome. On the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra, Samsung DeX works only in landscape orientation and you get a Windows-like desktop with app icons. There is a taskbar at the bottom which houses all currently opened apps. Upon transitioning from tablet mode to DeX and vice versa, your apps will stay open and you won't lose progress. Just slap on a mouse and keyboard and you basically have a laptop here. Besides the desktop interface, DeX can be used to connect the tablet to an external TV or monitor. The Tab S9 Ultra supports wireless connectivity too. No need for a dock or cable if the connecting device supports screen mirroring. Another impressive plus to this feature is that after connecting, it's possible to do something different on both the tablet and the external screen for a unique multitasking experience. Since this is Samsung supporting DeX, you can expect the usual perks of having the ability to connect this device to your TV wirelessly and hooking it up to an external monitor. Additionally, you can also trigger it by attaching the keyboard or simply activating it with a touch of a button to witness the best-looking version of DeX. Unlike most smartphones though, running DeX natively on the tablet is really something special. Finally, we arrive at the big questions I'd like to answer. Can the Samsung Galaxy S9 Ultra replace your iPad Pro? To put simply, yes. I mean, there is basically nothing you can do on your iPad Pro that cannot be done on the S9 Ultra. As a matter of fact, given my experience so far, I am starting to enjoying the S9 Ultra more. But, can the S9 Ultra replace your laptop? Well, this depends on what tasks you basically do on your laptop. For example, there are plenty of productivity apps in the Google Play Store that give you beautiful experiences similar to when on your laptop, if not more. So, we have come to the end of this video. Remember to subscribe to this channel and follow our other channels and platforms for the latest tips, tricks and tech solutions.